Hi Year 3, it's me again. I hope you had a go on Monday watching the video that I posted on Monday where we were multiplying by tens numbers and hundreds numbers. And from the work that lots of you have posted to me and Mrs. Smith, I can see that you've got on with it really well. So fab work, thank you. We're going to carry on with that a little bit today. So we're still focusing on this operation, multiplying, timesing, finding lots of, finding groups of, doing repeated addition. They all mean the same thing. We're going to be doing more multiplication today. Now on Monday I was showing you that if you know things like 4 times 4, 4 multiplied by 4, you also know 4 multiplied by 40 and 4 multiplied by 400. Today we're going to have a go at something similar. We're going to have a go at multiplying by tens numbers or hundreds numbers, but using a fact that we know to help us find the answer quickly. Because remember, in maths sometimes we need to find answers quickly because we're doing it in our heads. Okay, so the first one we're going to have a look at today is 4 multiplied by 40. 4 lots of 40, 4 groups of 40, 4 times 40. I like to say it in lots of different ways to remind you and to remind me exactly what that means. Now you could draw out your array picture again if you wanted to, but you might be able to think of a fact, a number sentence that you know really quickly that will help you answer this one. Now I'm looking at the number sentence 4 lots of 40, but I know 4 lots of 4 and I know the answer to that really quickly, so I've drawn my little thought bubble here so you can see what I'm doing. So I know that 4 lots of 4 makes 4, 8, 12, 16. Makes 16, and I know that because I'm good at my fours pattern. I've been practicing it because it's something that we have to know by the end of year 3. Now to know 4 lots of 40, I can just apply what I know. Instead of timesing by 4, I'm timesing by 40, so I need to make it the answer 10 times bigger because my question is 10 times bigger than 4 lots of 4. So all I need to do is to multiply the answer by 10 too. So I know that 4 lots of 4 is 16, so I know 4 lots of 40 is going to be 160. Now you might notice that the answer to 4 lots of 4 is hidden in the answer there too. It's 10 times bigger, so I've just multiplied it by 10 and I get the answer 160. So I'm going to write that up here. Now, on the school website, I've posted you some more practice questions like this, where you're multiplying by tens numbers and hundreds numbers. And then I've also posted some word problems for you. Now, you might have seen that Mrs. Smith has been baking some Easter brownies. I watched her video and it did make me very hungry and think I wish I lived closer to Mrs. Smith so that I could have one of those yummy brownies. Did anybody else have a go at making some brownies? And remember, if you can't eat eggs, you could make some little Easter chocolate nests or something out of melted chocolate, and Rice Krispies. They're just as yummy. So I've done some word problems to do with Mrs. Smith's Easter bakery. Okay, now I'm going to show you an example one now using Mr. Kirby's Easter egg that I bought him for Easter, which is still in a couple of weeks, and guess what, he's opened it and started eating it already. Not impressed, Mr. Kirby. So I'm going to be using Mr. Kirby's chocolate Easter egg to help me in just a moment. Let me just rub my board clean. Okay, so I'm going to tell you my word problem. Mr. Kirby's Easter egg has 3 chocolate bars in it, okay? 3 chocolate bars for him to enjoy. A milk chocolate one, a caramel one, and I think that's a cookie crumble one, because he likes Galaxy chocolate, okay? This is one box that's got 3 chocolate bars in it. But what if I wanted to buy 20 of these Easter eggs to share with my friends and family? I want to know how many chocolate bars I'd get all together. So if there's 3 in one box, but I want to know how many chocolate bars there would be in 20 boxes, The number sentence that I'm doing is 3 in one box, lots of 20, because I want to know how many chocolate bars would be in all of those boxes all together. So I'm doing 3 boxes of 20, 3 lots of 20, 3 groups of 20, 3 multiplied by 20. Now I'm going to use the same method as I did before. I'm going to think, so I just drew out a thinking bubble, think what number fact do I know that will help me? I know 3 lots of 2, so I'm going to write that in here. I know 3 lots of 2, so I'm going to use that to help me. 3 lots of 2 is, I'm going to count in my 3s, 3, 6. So 3 lots of 20, I'm making it 10 times bigger. The question's making it 10 times bigger, so I'm going to make the answer 10 times bigger. So the answer is going to be 60. So 3 lots of 20 would be 60. That would mean if I bought 20 of these Easter eggs to share with my friends and family, we'd have 60 chocolate bars to eat. That's a little bit too many, probably not very good with our healthy eating. Now go onto the school website, onto the Year 3 page, and you will see some questions to have a go at and then some word problems about Mrs. Smith's Easter Bakery. Go and have a go, save your work on J2E5, or just have a go on a piece of paper and try and send a photograph in, and me and Mrs. Smith will have a little look. See you next time. Bye.